Last time on the Titans of Altera. Are you sure you don't want to come, Bordeaux?
I have to leave.
Where will you go?
Back to my people.
Winnie just unashamedly runs up right up to the glass and puts her hand on it. She's like, Bordeaux!
And it feels cold to the touch.
And she jumps back.
Yes, because of his transgressions, Bordeaux has been placed in stasis for a minimum of 100 years.
I mean, he saved me from a lot of pain.
Well, he has caused much pain.
So, Varash, I'd like to learn the story of that orc that's frozen out there.
Bordeaux, yes, he broke his promise. He proposed it was to help fulfill some ancient prophecy. When Bordeaux returns, it will be for a reckoning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Titans of Altera, a 5th edition actual play podcast for gamers of all ages. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Joshua. Going around the table, we have
Joan,
Dalfin,
Winnie!
Relnor.
Awesome. Everybody's here, and we're going to jump into it. And first, we all know that there is currently an aerial combat that's happening. But we're going to jump back.
Okay.
And by back, I mean possibly actually backwards in time a little bit.
Oh.
To
Dun, dun, dun.
Winnie
Me!
in the Well of the Orcs. Winnie, you had your encounter with this ancient keeper.
Mm-hmm.
She had kind of old gray-skinned, I don't know, draconic-like
She was cool and also scary.
creature, and she awakened your spirit,
Yeah, that felt weird.
allowing you to access the technology of the ancient world.
Woohoo!
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So,
Does that
The
mean,
excitement of that was not lost
does that
on
mean
me.
you can do that without Penny now?
Yeah. But why would I?
I don't know. I think that's cool.
But she couldn't do the tablets. Anyway, sorry, Josh.
yeah. So you step away from that from that encounter.
Do I get interrogated by Grafar?
So okay, upon leaving, you end up Grafar almost gives you some deference. Actually, there's something about being acknowledged by their keeper that seems to have put you on more level ground. So he may view you as, you may feel he's viewing you somewhat as less of a
Like a child.
and more like an equal, possibly even a little intimidated / threatened by you a little bit.
I was worried about that.
So
That's why I was worried about getting interrogated.
He's less jovial, more matter of fact with you at this point.
Oh.
So when you left, he kind of gave you a very curt well, I suppose you know, and
Yeah.
I will be in the library, and you know what I mean, just kind of off about his business.
Love you too, Grafar.
But Bertoul's still kind of your body man, you know what I mean?
Great.
Just
He's so talkative. I love being around him.
you have so much in common.
but yeah, you now are awakened, and what would you like to do?
Go to bed.
Okay. Takes a lot of energy.
I'm really
There's kind
tired.
of a poetic...
Meeting an
She's
ancient
been
god.
awakened, so
Okay.
she needs to sleep.
I didn't even think about it that way. I was just like, I want to go to bed and wait till... Is it ever night there?
It's really hard to tell. That your sense of
Tired
time
work.
has been very difficult.
Does it ever slow down?
No.
Are there just people everywhere all the time?
It does slow down. There
Okay.
are in the. I mentioned before there were these kind of glowing balls.
Yeah, I just
and
wondered if they ever dim them or not. If
So-
not, then...
They don't necessarily dim, but they are rotating. And there's a certain point in which the 3 different spheres align, and during that time, it quiets down quite a bit.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Can I get some of those in our house?
I don't think the dogs will
Is there
follow
custom day-night cycle linked to the actual planets?
You don't know.
That's interesting.
Because I
So-
can't see outside.
Is there an iOS app?
Nope.
No, it's not a smart home
yeah.
thing. Okay.
But there
well,
are Sheikah slates.
I mean, I guess I'm just going to go to bed regardless of what time it is.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So you head back to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Bertoul posts himself outside, and when he sees that you're kind of getting into bed, this has been somewhat of a routine at this point.
Yeah.
You've been here. You've slept several times since you've been here, and he basically sits down cross-legged out, beside your door, not necessarily in front of it.
Great.
Beside it, and kind of with his kind of magical crossbow thing, kind of sitting on his lap and hung over one shoulder, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And he sits there in a very like back straight. You wouldn't know he was sleeping if you didn't see his face.
Oh.
And if you hadn't been like with him for this much time, you kind of.
So everyone is convinced I'm being actively guarded. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's just he's
That's how
trained
he
to
sleeps.
be ready as.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm just gonna tell Penny, wake me up in an hour.
Okay, so after about an hour.
I assume she doesn't sleep.
No, you hear a little voice going, Winnie, 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 in your ear.
That's the worst alarm ever.
I go, oh, Penny, hi.
Hi. You told me to wake you up.
Yup.
You're awake.
Shh, shh, shh. Oh, wait, they can't hear you. Hey, Penny, yell real loud for me.
Ah!
Nice job.
She giggles.
I've never heard you be loud before. I just wanted to hear it. Okay. All right, Dungeon Master. Does this begin combat if I try to escape the room?
Absolutely not.
Sweet.
Combat's only begun once two parties are engaged.
Oh, well, that might happen shortly.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Truer
no.
words were never spoken.
Shall we
will-
begin this encounter? I believe we shall. We are engaged. No.
I do not want to be engaged to Bertul of all people.
Why not?
Hey, you don't know. He could be a really nice guy.
so bored.
Opposites attract.
He's very
We'll
diligent.
go out to dinner and I can just talk at him the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
Oh,
where-
but I have to open the door first.
You
or no?
do? I have no idea how Misty Step works.
No, an unoccupied space that you can see.
Yeah, you got windows.
Sweet.
So
Nightcrawler.
it is quieter out there. There are occasionally orcs walking around. It's never like completely dead
Okay.
in the courtyard in front of you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull my hood up real far.
Okay.
I have all my stuff, right? They
Yeah.
didn't take
No one
anything?
ever took any of your stuff.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have Walter. All right. I'm gonna Misty Step as far towards the tube in the center of the room
Sure.
as I can.
The place that
Yeah.
Bordu's being kept.
Yeah. So if that's
Sure.
only on the same level as me, that's great. If I can go down a level, it's 30
It's on the
foot
same. It's on
range.
ground floor, but it's in the very middle.
Yeah,
of the
like where
entire
everybody
courtyard.
can see
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Misty Step down there.
Okay. So in the blink of an eye,
Yep.
you're out in the middle of the courtyard. You weren't able to get like all the way to.
Yeah, no.
Tube, but yeah, you're out there and
Okay.
look back.
And then
Bertul
next.
is still sitting outside your room.
Okay. Next, I am gonna cast Sending
Okay. What is
on Bordu.
interesting?
Are you gonna have like Mission Impossible music playing during this?
It
No.
doesn't say anything about the recipient being asleep.
Go ahead and read it. Read it to me.
Okay. Can we bend it? You send a short message of 25 words or less, it's like Twitter, to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. I don't know if he can or not. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message.
Sure.
You can send the message across any distance, and even to other planes of existence.
Okay.
I guess the real question is someone that is asleep. Can they consider to be someone who can respond?
Already answered it in my mind. Let's go for it. I'm ready.
Dang it! It's fine. It's not taking up an action because I'm not in combat. All right. I'm gonna send a message and I'm gonna say, Bordu, it's Winnie. We need you. I'm going to get you out. I'm a shadow bringer.
Eric's counting the words over here.
How many did I do?
And was it a haiku?
Bordu is just one word. Not two.
It's not Bordu or
think you're
Bordont.
I think you're good.
All right. She's definitely good.
I didn't
The
count, so
25 words is a lot more than we think it is. It's also less than we think it is. Words are weird. All right.
they are.
It's because of letters and meanings.
Yeah.
This has been Profound Thoughts with Josh.
You get a sense that he heard you, and but you also don't sense a response.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't know whether it's because he's in a hibernative state or if it's because he's frozen.
So the message was delivered, but you don't know if it's been read.
I know.
Well, actually, you know it's been read,
Oh.
but you have no way of knowing
You might
what
be
the
left
response
unread.
is.
Oh.
Seen by Bordeaux.
Yeah, it's got a little check mark
Yeah.
next to the bottom of it.
Why didn't
Are
he
the three
answer
little-
me?
3 little dots flashing or no?
No, that's he's typing.
Yeah.
Okay. How far am I from the tube?
I'd say about 50 feet.
Okay. Can I Misty Step one more time?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet
Okay.
because my range is 25.
Yep.
So I'm going to Misty Step and then walk as quickly as I can without running.
Sure.
To, which hopefully I get there. But yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak up there.
Roll me a performance.
Yeah.
Or deception. Either or.
Maybe I'll try to walk like a child a little bit, like
Okay,
I'm wandering.
I thought you were going to say an Egyptian.
Let's do performance.
I did too.
Like an Egyptian. 15.
Okay. Yeah, you even notice some orcs moving around, but no one seems to pay you specific attention.
That was a happy noise. Sorry. Okay, it's like an evil cackle. Okay,
I'm
gonna.
picturing Winnie doing a little like celebration dance in the middle of the courtyard.
everything.
I've been picturing Winnie like Sakura from Naruto, how she has that version of herself in back of her head
Oh.
that's much more like excitable and like
Yes.
loud and like
That
vicious.
second
Yes.
version
Yes,
that's like
yes.
yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
Penny does a little happy dance for me. She's like my Sakura.
You are in front of Bordeaux's I don't know, chamber, tomb,
Okay,
cage
I
Sleeping
am.
Beauty coffin.
thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand on it.
Okay, it is cold to the touch.
Yes. That sucks. I'm
Yep.
going to try and leave my hand there. Can I sense anything about the workings of the tube?
Sure. So you're incredibly unpracticed with this. But
No way.
but there is a line of glyphs that line up kind of around the center of the glass,
Okay.
and they're going down it,
Okay.
and you get a sense that they're instructions on
Okay.
the use of the tube.
Okay. I run my finger from the top to the bottom of the glyphs.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Yeah, I mean you gain a general understanding of what the tube
Ooh.
is.
I want it
Okay.
to be like an elevator where you just pushed all the buttons just then.
As you kind of run your finger along each glyph, you
Yeah.
see new lines appear to the right and left
Oh,
of each
geesh. Okay.
glyph. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There's one that gives you a sense of off. There's one that gives you a sense of waking. There's one that gives you a sense of cooling.
Let's not cool him any further. Okay, so I look at Penny. She got my shoulder.
Yep.
So I turn and look at Penny and I point to the one that says waking.
Uh-huh.
And I go, eh?
And she shakes her head no vigorously. Like,
Okay. So then I go, eh? And I point to the one that says off.
she says,
Well, that means off to me.
maybe?
Good enough. And I push it.
Okay. And the light from within it starts to fade.
Oh,
And
okay.
it just starts to
Crap.
turn off.
Okay. I wish I had mage light. I could like maybe fake it. Okay. Then as quickly as possible, I'm going to press the wake button.
Okay. So you press the wake button and nothing happens.
Crap. So I shut it down.
You shut it down.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still see when you hover your hand along that center point. Those glyphs still illuminate, but the entirety of the thing is now dark.
Great.
And it's still kind of crusted with some ice.
Okay. I'm going to look at Penny again and hold my finger up against the symbols. Is there one that looks like sun?
Roll me a investigation check. And your proficiency is +3 if you are proficient.
10.
Okay. I'm going to say you find a button for opening.
Oh, okay. But he's not awake yet. All right, I'm gonna press the open button.
Okay, you press the open button and you hear like a crackling sound.
Oh,
as
jeez.
This kind of center point where you've been running your hand along to
Yeah.
use those glyphs splits
Oh, okay.
in half and kind of like slides to the side.
Okay. As it does, I'm gonna duck as slow as I
And
can.
Little bits of like ice and crystal are just kind of breaking off and falling.
I'm being so loud.
And you can hear soft breathing coming from
Okay. I thought I killed him when I turned it off.
coming from Bordeaux.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and go, Bordeaux?
Okay, so as you reach your hand out, he thrusts his hand up and grabs yours really fast. It looks like his face is straining.
Yeah.
And it cracks his eyes open, like still kind of somewhat frozen.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hasn't hurt his reflexes at all.
he was saving it up.
He goes, what is going on,
Okay.
Winnie?
Aye, lad.
He lets go of your hand. Just all his movements are kind of like rigid.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
nothing's fluid. He's just kind of like when you wake up and you've been sleeping on stuff too long and it's just really stiff.
Uh-huh.
Frostbite victim. It's like you took a bath in Elmer's glue and then waited a long time.
And he kind of starts to sit up and he goes,
Winnie, why are you here?
Bordeaux, the prophecy. It's coming true. We have to get out of here.
The prophecy.
The end of the world. The Shadowbringers. I'm one of the Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers.
I'll explain later. Come on, we gotta go. And she's like tugging at his arm.
and he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It has not been 100 years.
Nope. It hasn't.
I was sentenced to stay.
Yep.
You
He's kind of looking around. He goes,
you released me.
I owe you one, don't I?
he's kind of like he's still trying to like figure things out.
Yeah. So while he does,
He may have hibernation sickness.
hibernation sickness. So I bend down so my face is really near him, and I
Yeah.
go, okay. So after you left, I went and I talked with Joan, and I met back up with Roller and Dalfin. And then Joan had a giant stone goat. Oh, you didn't see the goat. It was way cool. And also, I escaped from a monster. And then we came south, and we met with a bunch of people, like the Erden, and the Erden, and also the other Erden. And then I came to the Iron City, and then I came here, and then I met the Keeper, and the Keeper was like, yes, you should go and be with your friends in the war. And I was like, yep, but I'm not leaving out without my friend Bordeaux.
Winnie, I cannot leave. I returned to pay the penance for my crime. It would be wrong for me to abandon my people again.
Didn't you leave because of a prophecy in the first place?
Yes,
What
I
prophecy was
believed-
that?
I believed I understood the prophecies of the end, and that I could help identify and protect the chosen one, the one who would choose. I believed it was Donnie Russell.
Aww.
Joke's
Yeah.
on you. You chose the wrong one.
I was clearly wrong,
Well,
and it
rip
would be-
Donnie, but I hope you were.
It would be wrong for me to think I could be right again.
But you are right. And Winnie touches the thing to make it light up again if she can.
Sure. And he kind of looks puzzled. He goes,
You have been awakened.
Yes, by the Keeper.
You met the Keeper.
I did.
What,
She's very proud.
what did she tell you?
She told me that she would waken me.
She did not speak of the end.
Not in specifics, no. But that seems to be a common theme about things of the end times.
What are you and your friends doing?
How to explain?
You said you were Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
This is a poor interpretation.
I know. A bunch of kind of, Erden types interpreted it that way. I don't know how does that compare to your chosen one? You know what? We don't have time for this. And she kind of looks around. Are the people noticing us yet?
yeah, there's definitely started to be a few people that seem to be noticing what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Winnie is a little nervous, but she's going to keep going. She goes, well, I'm kind of putting myself on the line here, not to rush you or anything, but so you apparently know a lot about this thing that we're trying to figure out, and it has a lot to do with fighting titans, which came, like right as you were leaving. Hopefully you didn't run into any, but Lestrade almost got completely destroyed.
I saw.
Yeah, not good.
Yes.
And there are other ones.
And I told the orcs of the well and the keeper of the titans. Their choice was to remain hidden. To wait still.
Yeah, that's how the Iron City kind of responded to war, too.
But she awoke you.
Yes.
Did she give you permission to leave?
Yep.
Then at that point, you see Grafar heading your way, like in a huff with several armed orcs following beside him.
So when he's gonna pat Bordeaux on the arm and go, well, my window's closing, so you got to make a decision here.
He gets up and stands up next to you, kind of almost puts you behind him a little bit.
Hey, he's up. That's great.
Stands up in front and a little bit in front of you as Grafar comes forward, and Grafar is like furious and
Like steam coming out of his ears.
And when he sees Bordeaux kind of stand up, you see the fear, the anger almost turn a little bit to fear. And just before he speaks, Bordeaux says,
I would speak with the keeper.
I lean out from behind him and I go, I would too.
we're gonna jump from there
No.
to aerial combat. You are hit in the air out of nowhere by the talons. 19 to hit.
It hits me just barely.
That's 20 damage.
Barely felt it.
Okay. While you're flying, just as you're starting to see the edges of the orc encampment, out of nowhere from above you, these massive talons just slam into you on kind of a flyby, and you go spiraling along with
Does it grapple me?
Yes, it is. It has grappled you, and it seems like it's spinning the two of you down towards the earth.
Okay, cool. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, man.
All right. Oh, no. Okay, so
You're losing the
to
urgency.
get out of a grapple, is that an action?
Yes, it takes a DC 17, either strength or dexterity.
I'm going to choose dexterity, and I'm going to roll forward.
Okay.
Roll forward. 22.
That's an escape, yep.
I break out,
Yes.
and I fly 120 feet straight up.
Okay. all
Wow.
right. So you
And I take off.
You lean forward with your beak and slam into the talons of the creature with your stony beak, and it lets go, and then you, almost pushing off of it,
Not even looking back. Just
thrust
flying
yourself
up.
into the sky. Yeah, just beating your massive stone wings as hard as possible.
God, I love aerial combat
And
so much.
visually, I wanted to say this. I hadn't explained it yet, but your wings are almost like the stones have separated a little bit, and there's this almost webbing of magical essence connecting them. If that makes sense.
yeah.
So when they come in, it's like they're all together, fed like stone feathers.
Like how
When you-
birds' feathers kind of fan out.
Yes.
My stones fan out with magic
Yes.
energy.
Yes.
Sweet.
It's like plasma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
green plasma.
And it is green.
Wings.
Yeah, yeah.
Plasma.
All right, so you just fly.
That's
This
so good, the plasma.
the Titan follows you,
Good. That's what I wanted.
and it's going
Sucker.
to
Does it have the speed to catch me?
yeah,
It does. Okay.
and it's going to try and bite you.
Have I gotten a good look at this thing yet?
Yeah,
So what is it? What does it look like?
it looks like
It has talons, but is it a bird?
It looks like
Or is it like a golem or not golem? Like,
no. It's got
Like a gargoyle?
It has leathery skin,
okay.
a triangle like head at the end of a long neck that leads to a strong, almost cat-like body. But rather than front legs, it has two massive leathery wings,
Okay.
and then
Weird.
big. Then the back, the hind legs kind of end in big talons,
Okay. Do they have like claws at the end of the wings? Like are those its arms?
like little claws.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
doesn't-
mean, yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Just like little tiny
Yes.
claws at the
Yeah.
edges of the.
Cool. Okay. All right.
Um,
Like a bat.
Yeah, like a bat. And that is a 30.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
You sound way too excited about that. You're like, yeah, it hits.
It's because I'm stoked for this.
I'm just teasing you.
25 damage.
All right.
So it flies up, and just as it catches you, takes a swipe with its teeth along one of your legs.
Did it use all of its speed to get to me?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's still right next to
it's
me.
right next to you. Yeah.
Cool. I am going to go ahead and do a multi-attack on
Okay.
this thing. Attack with my talons first.
Okay.
That's a 26 AC.
That is a hit.
That's going to do 17 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attack with my beak. Oh, and also it's grappled, by the way.
Yep.
If I do a successful talon attack, I can grapple it.
Cool.
Attack with my beak. I'm going to use a luck point. I can still do that, right? In the golem? Use my...
Yeah, it's
I can
you.
do
It's
that?
you.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. 16 to AC for the beak.
That is a miss.
Okay. And I am going to now drag this thing with me 60 feet straight up in the air.
Okay.
Because when something's grappled, it cannot move at all. Its speed is 0.
Yes.
And when I'm moving while grappling something, my speed is halved.
Yes.
And my speed is 120 when I'm flying.
Yep.
So I just flew 120 feet up. It followed me. I grabbed it, and I'm dragging it up some more.
Cool. After this thing kind of takes a bite at you, you grab its head with your talons, and you try and peck at it, but it's kind of an awkward reach.
Mm-hmm.
Just the top of its body and the top of your body, and it's able to kind of like push off a little bit.
It's a little wily.
Yes, it's a little wily. And you turn and start dragging it up into the air with big thrusts as its wings are kind of flailing a little bit.
And we were already above the clouds, right, when it attacked me.
I mean, you were like at cloud level when it attacked you.
Did it come out of the clouds? Did that way it surprised me?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's cool.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, I intended that.
I just have really good eyesight, so I'm wondering how it snuck up on me.
Well, yeah, did Ralphin and Jonor.
Whoa! Ralphin's not a bad name. Jonor could use some work.
Did Relnor and Joan see the bird attack you?
No, he's
I'm
way far
well
off.
out.
Oh
of the-
wow!
yeah.
So you guys
He
are
was-
like,
I told him
I
to
was
go,
just about
go
above
high.
their camp, right?
Yeah, go as high as he could do
Yeah.
reconnaissance.
you guys are like, where the heck is Dalfin?
Okay, it's
They probably
going
still think I'm
to
reconnaissance.
it's going to do a multi-attack
That's gotta
on
be it.
you first with a bite and then
Bring it.
with its own talons. That's a 28.
That's a hit.
That would be 22.
22 hit points.
And then that's a 21
That's a hit.
with the talons. About as low as I could have rolled there.
Thank God. So I'm putting on a brave face, but this hurts.
So that's 11 damage from the talons.
Okay.
As you kind of got it by its long neck, the mouth kind of just wraps its teeth around one of your talon legs.
Okay.
And just starts grinding against it.
Yeah.
And then and then it kind of swings its legs up around and starts just beating at your chest with them.
Okay.
And you can see little bits of stone flecking off as it scrapes into your body.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack with my beak.
Okay?
I'm going to use a luck point.
Okay.
Rolled a 2.
Oh.
Not much better. 14 to AC, which is a miss.
It's a miss.
And then I'm going to fly 60 feet straight up.
Okay, so you're still flying way
Straight up. My goal is to get it to where either it has trouble breathing or it starts to freeze.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Superman. Iron Man.
I like it.
Going at 60 feet per turn, I don't think I'm ever going to get there.
No. It's like thousands of feet.
Yeah,
in the air,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm not making much progress.
All right, it's going to try and break free.
Oh, it didn't do that last time, did it?
18.
It breaks free.
Okay, so it shoves its own talons into yours and then kind of pulls it off of its pulls your talons off of its neck.
Yeah.
And pushes itself out from you.
Okay.
And so you can see it start to fly away from you
Okay.
as fast as it can,
Okay.
but still kind of looking at you. So it
Yeah.
only goes half its speed, but it's almost flying backwards.
Okay, gotcha.
Like keeping an eye on you.
My turn?
Yeah.
I charge it.
Okay.
I'm going to do another multi-attack.
Okay.
Attack with my talons.
All right.
I'm going to use my last luck point.
Oh no.
I've been rolling real crappy.
Dalfin.
18 to AC.
It's a miss.
Dang it. Wow,
Oh
this thing
my
is strong.
gosh.
Okay, then I'm going to attack with my beak with the multi-attack. 13 to AC. My rolls are real crap
You
right
should
now.
be rolling with real dice.
Huh? It doesn't matter.
That game. I don't trust digital rolling.
Me
I roll great
either.
sometimes on this.
Yeah.
It's just as random. It's probably more random. More honestly random.
Yeah. You could be rolling more regularly good.
All right, so those are both misses.
They are.
How far away was it from me?
You flew right up into it. So
No, but how far away was it from? You said it flew
60 feet. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I flew out at 60 feet.
Yep.
I attacked.
Yep.
I'm going to fly up 60 feet.
Okay, you fly up 60 feet.
Yeah.
As you are flying up away from it, you hear a kind of almost a whining sound, like really high pitched, and then you hear it start to crackle. And if you were to look back, at the noise coming from the Titan, you see a kind of electronic blue crackling coming from its mouth.
Shoot.
And it fires.
Oh my
a
gosh.
blast of energy.
What's the range on it?
Really far.
Oh, dang. I forgot they could do stuff like that.
This is actually the first.
Did another Titan do something similar?
No, you don't
No.
get to see.
Yeah. Didn't the worm shoot out of the cave?
I don't know. I
No,
thought some.
it
I
was just digging through.
Oh,
The
he
maybe
just
not.
dug through the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
digging really quickly.
Never mind.
I thought there was another Titan that did. Maybe not.
You have to roll a DC
That one tried to
14
eat Dalfin.
dexterity saving throw. So
Okay.
there's some.
17.
Okay, so you're only going to take half of this.
Cool.
You take 4 lightning damage as this blast emanates from its mouth, and the clouds around you just kind of just open wide as they almost are just pressed aside
Okay.
as the electronic blast just shoots past you.
Yeah.
Just kind of nicks you a little bit as
Okay.
you feel the energy as from the blast.
Nice.
Question.
Rolled really
Do I
well.
still can I still use my Kai from within the creature or no? That's like a purely my body thing, I think. I would think no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so either. Okay.
Yeah. Because technically none of your attacks with this are unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's also not a monk weapon, so
Yeah.
I don't know how your key would affect.
Yeah, that's true. There's certain like some of it is just if I hit with a melee weapon attack.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with that then.
Okay, gotcha.
I think anything that refers to you because you're wielding a magical non-monk weapon.
Okay,
If
gotcha.
that makes sense.
Just yeah, okay. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
And you hear Archimedes kind of in your head saying almost echoey, "We need a better plan."
I know we do. I'm thinking my initial plan was to drive it into the ground, but there's probably an army down there. So I thought maybe I'll fly up the opposite way.
But it was driving you towards the ground.
I know, so I didn't want to do what it wanted to do. I want to do what I want to do.
All right. So what are we doing now?
Kill it.
You can't kill it.
Are you sure?
You've only hit it once so far.
True. This is a true point. Okay. Okay, your plan. And then I fly down at it.
What do you mean, my plan?
You said go down. I'm going down.
I didn't tell you to do anything.
It's too late.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a.
Where can I ask you real quick? Where are your spirit points at?
I'm at 4.
Okay.
I'm going to do a attack.
Surprise!
Yes.
All right, go
I'm to
ahead.
attack it with my talons.
Roll a real dice.
Oh no.
For the love of all that's holy, stop doing digital rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Yay!
my inspiration because I am all out of luck points,
You know, it was bound to happen
and
eventually.
I am rolling so crap.
You are literally all out of luck at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 24.
Thank you.
AC. Okay,
Is it just a single attack or a multi-attack?
just a talon, just single attack,
Okay.
talon attack. That's gonna do 15 damage.
Okay.
But I do have an ability as a monk that is Stunning Strike, where if I hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, I can spend 1 key point to attempt to stun it.
Sure.
So you must make a Constitution saving throw, or be stunned until
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
DC
Bet it's like 14 or 15.
is, let's see here, 13 actually.
13. Okay.
So yeah, you're probably gonna make. You probably have like a plus what 10?
It's got a pretty good.
Is it plus 10?
I would have to roll a 3 or lower to
Yeah,
fail.
10. Okay, yeah, or
It's
11, 9.
Plus 9.
Yeah,
Constitution saving.
that's
throws.
what. Yeah. So not likely, but
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Super succeeds.
But he's still grappled.
Still grappled.
And
Yes.
I'm going to. How far away was it? I was 60 feet away when it shot me,
Yes.
and it didn't. Did it fly away after it shot me, or it didn't move?
No, it
instantly?
didn't move. It just
Okay,
stayed
so I'm going to fly another 30 feet straight down.
holding it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to try and break free.
I want to break free.
Ooh.
Titans can't sing. Calling it.
11.
Nope. 14 is the
Okay.
DC for
it
that.
Doesn't break free. Your turn.
I am going to fly another 60 feet straight down, and I'm going to not attack.
So what then?
I'm going to attack.
Wait, what just happened?
I'm going to attack with my beak.
I'm not going to attack. I'm
22
going
to
attack.
AC.
That's a hit.
21 damage.
Whew, okay.
I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna attack.
Well, here's the thing, guys. I only have 2 spirit points left now. So it's not. Yeah.
And we've never. I don't know if we've ever communicated this on the podcast, but if all the spirit points are depleted in one go,
I just shut down, right?
the golem actually turns off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And that's a long fall.
all right. So as you're falling down, you did a beak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just are slamming your beak into it as you're kind of pulling it down, and you're getting through its kind of scaly,
Leathery exterior.
leathery, like torso. Yeah. And it's going to do a multi-attack. It's going to try and bite at you first.
Okay.
That is a 15.
Miss.
Okay, and then
Come on, please miss again.
an 18 with the talons.
Right on.
Okay.
Dead on my AC.
18
Damage?
from the talons.
All right.
On your guy's way plummeting down, it tries to bite at you, but it's not able to really get a chance with you kind of thrusting it downwards, and then it just is kind of madly clawing at you with its talons, just digging into the stone.
I thought I missed the talon and got the bite.
No, it got
Oh.
It does bite then talon. That's the order. All right, and you're up.
All right. I'm driving it down.
Now, you know that you can spend an action moving to increase your movement speed.
What do you- like dash?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
So I'll do that.
there's always other actions you can do in combat. There's dodging. There's
Yeah.
readying
You
an
can-
action.
Yeah,
There's
you can use an object. You can-
defense.
Yeah, so I'm going to dash. So
Okay.
I'm going to do, I'll drive it 160 feet down.
120.
Sorry, 120 feet down.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So you're driving it down even faster without attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to start charging up and do an energy attack.
Oh, bonkers.
I'm going to give it disadvantage because it's grappled and it's doing a ranged attack, which
Yeah.
I think makes sense.
That makes sense.
Actually, it means you have advantage
Okay.
to dodge it because it doesn't actually attack you. You need to roll a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that should be pretty easy. Thank goodness I have advantage.
But I'll give you advantage since you're kind of controlling the momentum at the moment.
Okay, first one is a 12. I actually rolled a 1, just so you know, but I'm a halfling. So I re-rolled again, I got a 2.
Oh.
But I have advantage, so I get to roll twice. That was my first roll because of luck.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Looks like his
man.
luck hasn't
And I
run
rolled a
dry.
3!
Wow.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 in that order.
Keep
Don't you-
rolling.
What do you add to your dexterity?
10,
Wow.
13.
Wow.
It hit
okay.
me point blank with a giant laser cannon. I think I made the wrong choice. Guys, it was nice knowing Dalfin. There's a reason he wasn't in the past couple episodes. 'cause
Okay.
So
you
we
know
can
what?
practice
We're
being
weaning
without
you
you.
off of him, yeah.
It was 4d10. One of them's a 2, one of them's a 1.
You're saying a bunch of numbers. What does it mean?
14.
That's not bad.
14 damage. It tries to blast at you, but you can even tell just with the whole mangled spinning fall that you guys are in, its head is not able to like really get
It's
it
kind of chaotic. yeah.
nailed on you, so you just keep getting like blasted little bits with the with the laser, with the
Like one of
laser.
those sprinklers.
Yeah, as you guys are tumbling downwards. But then you see it start to flap its own wings and in the same direction. And so I'm going to go ahead and just say it's not impeding your movement in the grapple. It's actually trying to move down.
It wants me to go down.
Down very fast as well.
I don't like that.
And
geez,
so
no.
you are now able to move your entire move speed, no hindrance,
Okay.
on the way down
Okay.
when it's your turn. And it is your turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to go.
You got this.
I'm going to dash. So I'm going to go 240 feet straight down.
Attaboy.
Right? You guys are plummeting.
And I'm going to try and maneuver it underneath me.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
Acrobatics?
a strength to see if you can kind of just through force of power shift it underneath you.
Okay. So like strength saving throw? or-
Athletics.
Athletics? That's a 10.
Okay.
Not a good
And
roll.
I'll have it
I'm rolling
rolled.
so bad.
Beats that with a 22.
Hoy, ginormous.
Yikes.
Okay. Now it's its turn, and it's going to try and break free.
I'm going to have
Try
Queen
all
stuck in my
you
head all
want.
day.
Oh, geez, with the low roll. Such a great, plus to this. 11.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
With all 3 of those saving throws.
And
One,
most of your
two,
attacks.
Yeah.
3.
And also, I think I wasted my initiative.
No, that worked.
It did?
Which I'll have it back by
Oh,
the
yeah,
way.
here you go.
You've spent it.
Huh.
Yeah, that was one of your only good rolls, by the
Oh,
way.
good.
With the
Okay.
physical dice.
That worked
Just
out.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So it failed.
It failed. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's still grappled. Now is its turn. It's your turn.
All right, then I'm going to dash 120 feet straight down.
And at this point, you're going to hit the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it underneath me.
Do one more strength.
Still not great. 12.
Could be worse.
It rolled a 12.
Oh. So do we both hit or do we re-roll?
I'm actually going to say you guys neutral out. Both are going to hit the ground at the same kind of like
Okay, cool.
depth.
What does the ground get to roll for damage?
Yeah, this is hard for me to judge, to be
What it
completely
lacks
honest.
in movement speed, it makes up for in
I'm just
strength.
going to go ahead and roll
Are you
all
kidding
of
me?
my
The ground is
D6.
flying.
I do have the skill. And it's not attributed to like. It's like. I have
monk skill.
slow fall.
Slow fall, yeah, but you're not slowing your fall. You were legitimately trying to fall fast.
Yes, but slow fall it doesn't mean you actually like it. It's just you take less damage from falling.
Okay.
Oh, it's
okay.
not like an action that you have
Yeah,
to.
you can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
Okay, I'm okay with
So.
that. Yeah,
So it's almost like I land smarter than he does.
sure.
Like a cat.
Like it's still gonna hurt, but like
Yep.
you know what I mean. I tuck and roll.
One leg
Yeah.
instead of two.
One leg, 2 wings, and probably a neck. But my one leg is fine.
No, don't break your neck. You don't want to break your neck.
All right.
I don't want to. I'm done. It's not my choice.
Are you ready for ground damage?
I'm ready.
52 damage.
And I subtract 25 from that.
That's your monk level?
Yeah. Well, no, 5 times my monk level.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey!
So what was the damage? It was
52.
52
27.
plus 25.
And
Okay.
for anyone listening, I'm using basically when you fall, it's for every I think 10 feet, you roll d6. Mm-hmm. But because they were falling so far, I
They're
just
moving. Yeah.
I
There's
rolled,
also a lot of variables. We're also big creatures.
yeah. So I rolled a
Which
lot
means
of
they
d6
hit harder.
to figure that out, but
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I'm making it up as we go, and I'm doing it as fast as I can. All right, so you guys slam into the ground, and I will say at this point you're both down almost, like it just like
He's still grappled, by the way.
sure, yeah. I am gonna have you roll a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
to determine how quickly you're able to get up.
27.
Okay,
I rolled a 20.
you rolled a natural 20.
Another natural
Finally.
20.
Okay. So it rolled a 17. So
Well, that's still a good roll.
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say because you're a natural 20, you guys hit the ground and you're able to get up real quick.
Okay.
So it's gonna take it a beat to get up. So you have
Even though I just had my action, I go again.
yep,
Okay, cool.
That was falling with style.
I'm going to
covering
beak it in the face
as hard as you
as
can.
hard as I can.
Okay.
Ah, dang it! I gotta stop rolling on this stupid phone.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah,
It's a miss.
Yep. I've missed almost every attack.
Actually, you should have had advantage because it's prone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll take it.
Don't roll.
I know. I almost did. I almost hit it.
Oh no.
I'm a halfling and I rolled a 1, which means I didn't roll a 1. Dumb. So that's gonna be 19 to AC.
Meats.
All right.
America.
I just
That's
lost
20
years off my
damage.
life.
20 damage?
Damage to the face.
To the face. Okay.
And
Oh, Ricardo.
so
Ricardo.
is it not look? How's it looking?
Okay. So
Also, are there a lot of orcs
Murphy.
around us?
here's what happens. Here's
Yeah.
what happens, right? You just slammed it into the ground, and then
I staggered to my
then
feet.
with your talons still on top of kind of the lower part of its neck, and its head kind of like wiggling around, trying to like get at you. You just take your beak, then you break through its whole head.
Hey-o.
Then the wings and legs and everything kind of spasm, and then just fall to the ground flat, and you're atop it.
Oh dear gods, that was scary.
Dalfin,
Yes, Archimedes.
Archie's gonna be so mad.
look around.
I look around.
And you're surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of orcs that have just kind of like that are just staring at what just happened.
Okay, I'm going to caw as loud as I can, and I'm going to rip the head off the neck. And are there any like tents, large tents nearby?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna
yeah.
throw it into the largest tent I see.
Okay, you throw it in the largest tent, but as you're throwing it, it starts to dissipate into the air.
Oh, okay.
Then what do you do?
Then I'm going to say, "This is what happens to your titans. Send more, we will destroy them." And I fly off with a big screech.
Joan suddenly goes, I feel like something bad just happened.
I have one spirit point left, so this is pure vibrato.
About to say
Vibrato. For Dalfin, it's vibrato. Send your worst titans you can. We will meet them in the field of battle.
Somehow you actually sound a little bit like Gandalf.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
Totally Ian
Jackman and
McKellen.
Les Mis.
Yeah.
All right. So you say that awesome speech,
Who am I?
and you take off. That's actually where we're gonna end this.
Oh
week's
my
episode.
gosh.
What about
Wait, we're ending the
Roland
episode?
Joan?
We have to.
Has it been long enough?
It has.
Yeah.
We need to get back together because we're too long individually.
Well, yeah. Yes. I brought you back, and then you went off.
He sent me off.
I'm just saying.
I'm following my commander.
I 100% agree with you. I actually didn't think you would beat that creature.
Yeah.
So I'm
He's no, never mind.
insanely surprised.
I dedicated to the fall.
When
You
he's
actually
just
took
it-
down all of its
no.
hit points. I didn't.
Did I really? I was going to ask if you fudged it
No.
to be nice.
No.
So
no,
I bet
he
that.
doesn't look to be nice to
Oh,
you,
that's
Ricky.
awesome. That makes me really happy.
Yeah, Josh is kind of the like, well, you made your bed, you're gonna sleep in it.
I
now.
love sleeping in
yeah.
my bed, so
I had
that's
about
great.
125 hit points. So you did it.
Awesome.
You shouldn't
that
feel
fall
bad.
saved my life.
Yes.
It really did. I saw it and I was like, he could do it in one now after the 52 damage.
And honestly, even without the fall dam, if I would have, even if without the saving the fall, if I had not, even if, even without the slow
really
fall
amped up here.
damage reduction, I still would have been alive and living.
Yeah.
We can talk more about this in
so
the post show.
I've been doing
last
Red
thing-
Bull in this battle. Sorry.
The last thing, as you're flying away, cawing into the sky, you begin to hear drums and horns sounding from the orc army.
Oh snap!
So, and you don't know this, but the 24 hours that Oren gave you guys is up early.
Oh, so I didn't trigger this then.
no,
That makes me feel a
you
little better.
100%,
100%
triggered it. He
Yeah.
just said up early.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's going to be it for this week's episode.
Gulp.
Thank you, everyone, for listening and for being a part of this episode of the Titans of Alterra.
Oh, thank you,
If
guys.
you would like to, if you're enjoying the show and everything that's going on, please give us a like on iTunes. Or what is that? Do people like stuff on iTunes?
You give us a review.
and
Yeah,
give us a
5-star
5-star
review.
review on iTunes. And you can find us on social media at the Titan Pod.
Mash that
on-
like button.
on Facebook and Twitter. And then if you'd like to be a part of the Titans of Alterra and help us continue to do these awesome stuff, you can help support us at patreon.com/the Titan Pod.
There it is.
Well done.
There's some fun rewards there that you can go check out. We'd love for you to see it. One of the biggest things is a post show that we're going to start recording right now. Also, I can't believe I don't say this enough, but go check out Sneak Attack. They're kind of our sister podcast, and they're in volume 2 right now. And
Yeah.
they're doing some fun space adventures.
If somehow you found this without already listening to Sneak Attack, definitely check it out because you'll love it.
Yeah, for sure. So Kels and I are both on. Joan and myself are both on that show. And
You get to see Josh being an annoying character instead of an annoyed DM.
yes.
Ding, ding, ding. You'll understand why we make Josh's job so hard.
100%. So, thank you everyone for listening. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master Joshua. Going around the table, we have
Joan's still here.
Dalfin.
Winnie in a well.
Relnor.
Did I confuse you?
Yeah.
thanks everybody.